The whole is compromised if even a part is cut off. And you cut off as much as you are able whenever you're dissatisfied and try to remove what stands in your way. Marcus Aurelius. A garden does not just give to the gardener. The roots, the flowers, the nectar, the pollen, the leaves, each contributes to the world around it. Once a poet decides that a poem gives to others as well as to the self, it's time to question our past assumptions, to assume the duties of a poet, identifying an audience and their need, creating an offer for them, promoting this offer, becoming findable. Believing these are not the tasks of a poet harms poets. It takes work for seed to flower. The expectation that poets largely cannot support themselves independently has been planted deeply. Poets assume all other poets have the same mindset. In fact, poets are often among the first to express the sentiment that poetry doesn't pay. It's often said as a maxim instead of the opinion it truly is. What those poets may mean is that they need an excuse. It's easier to blame poetry for why they seek jobs, though they've never actually tried living on poetry. Perhaps in the past where readers were found by being published in journals and were found through local connections makes dismissing poetry seem logical, makes it make more sense. However, with tools today enabling poets to get in touch with others, thousands of people daily, such a viewpoint feels increasingly dated, and a failure to consider modern instruments almost willfully ignorant. The issue is compounded by negative associations poets pair with business. The integrity of poetry itself has been harmed. Imagine giving a flower sunshine, but never watering the roots, then blaming the plant when it dies. Yet poetry, like the other arts, can be linked to financially viable strategies. In fact, it's fundamental for creating poets who are able to pursue their own work on their own terms. No more wondering where the income for the next poetry project is coming from. We grow our own seeds.